Hello, Dr. James Bogash, expert in health and longevity, and today we're going to talk about your microbiome and sleep and how those are related. Shouldn't come as a big surprise. We now know that the microbiome is affected by everything that we do: exercise, sunlight exposure, not just diet. So when we talk about building a healthy microbiome, it's not about taking probiotics. That is the smallest portion of building our microbiome out of everything. This particular study starts pointing out that sleep is an essential or good sleep is an essential component of having a healthy microbiome. And what they found in 35 middle-aged Japanese participants is that when they were sleep deprived, the Paneth cells of the GI tract. Now, Paneth cells are these there's cells lining the GI tract that secrete antimicrobial peptides. So they kind of keep things under control, keep things from getting out of hand, and make sure that we have a healthy microbiome and stuff's growing there that we want to grow. So with sleep disruption, they found that there was actually Paneth cell failure. So not a good thing. And so with shorter sleep duration, they had decreased antimicrobial compounds being produced. And on top of that, there was a reduction in short-chain fatty acid producers. So short-chain fatty acids are those fibers like butyrate that we want to have more of in our gut. They do lots of good things for the health of your gut, lowers risk of colon cancer, obesity, a lot of different things are on the list. So having shorter sleep led to less bacteria that are able to produce short-chain fatty acids. So even if you were eating right, if you're not sleeping right, it's not going to have as much of a positive impact. So if you're not sleeping right, here are 5 tips that can help with that. First of all, is blue light shuts down melatonin production and keeps us awake. If you think about it, the sun is up. I think blue light, ultraviolet light, we're supposed to be up. Once the sun goes down, we shouldn't be exposed to blue light, but we are exposed to blue light. All of our devices, our overhead lights, cell phones, TVs, they're all emitting blue light. So putting on blue light filters or trying a blue light or blue blocking glasses can be helpful for that. Second tip is sleep mask. I've got an upcoming video on this where even if there's ambient light in the room and it's not keeping you awake, it can still affect sleep quality. For that reason, I'm a pretty big fan of a sleep mask. Doesn't have to be one of the pink fuzzy ones, just a simple black one that can help block out all ambient light into your eyes at night. Getting sunlight exposure during the day. It helps, again, reset our sleep-wake cycle. And there's some people that just hide out all day long and don't get sunlight on a regular basis. Number 4, if you've got sleep apnea, or if you think you might have sleep apnea, it needs to be diagnosed and treated. Most of those cases are actually related to prediabetes. If you fix that, the sleep apnea can get better. Which brings us to number 5, metabolic syndrome or prediabetes or poor metabolic health, which is a huge chunk of the population, actually affects sleep quality and increases your risk of insomnia. So all those positive lifestyle changes are going to have an effect on your ability to get a good night's sleep. As always, I'll post a link to this particular study in the description. Make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who you think needs information, and subscribe to the channel.